Hello there, Saber fans. Shamim here. I've got something pretty special to share with you guys today. This is a follow-up video to the original review that I did on the Valkashyyyk custom saber. This was a one-off original design from the Etsy seller Holocron. And I had previously gutted the electronics that he installed and installed my own custom sound and lights inside. The main thing that drew me to the hilt originally, apart from the original angled and asymmetric design of all the aluminum pieces, was a painted brown wood appearance on the main grip. He had painted the aluminum brown to give it the appearance of a wooden handle encased in aluminum, and that really spoke to me. I really liked that design. And over time, the paint on the main grip section there had started to chip from use. And when I had bought the hilt, I had always planned at some point to upgrade the painted aluminum with a real wood veneer wrap around the grip. And once the paint started chipping, I decided, okay, it's finally time to find someone to do the wood veneer for me. So I reached out to a local friend, one of my very good friends here, Andy Hartin, who has featured on this channel a couple times. We've done some unboxing and some Last Jedi trailer reaction videos together. But he is a guitar maker professionally. That's what he does for a living, builds guitars, along with other woodworking projects, but primarily guitars. And so I asked him, since he's been getting into the custom lightsaber hobby over the last year and a half or so, if that was something that he would be willing and able to do, is to add a real wood veneer wrap to my Valkashyyyk lightsaber. And he was very happy to do so, and he did a spectacular job. This video is primarily just a review and a gush of how awesome Andy's wood veneer wrap on the Valkashyyyk lightsaber is. So he gave me a couple different options of wood to choose from, and we eventually opted for a padouk, I believe is what it's called. But it's this really nice, rich, reddish-brown, flat wood. It looks a little glossy on camera because of the light, but in person it's quite flat, and it matches the slightly weathered tone of the rest of the hilt beautifully. This was incredibly difficult for him to do because the hilt, of course, is angled here and here, and so you have to meticulously measure and cut the wood so that it wraps around perfectly. And not only is it angled, but there's also a bevel here. So it's not even, a flat piece that he has to cut and wrap around. It's a beveled piece on both sides, which makes it even more difficult. And even with all of that difficulty, I still don't know where the seam is on the wood. I've looked at this for hours, and I still can't tell where the seam is. He did a wonderful job of masking the seam for the hilt and just making it all look like it's a single piece. I mean, it is a single piece, but obviously it wraps around, and then there's a seam where it all comes together. But I can't even tell where that seam is. So kudos to Andy for an amazing job on this saber. I also, when I got it back from him, upgraded the soundboard from a V3 to a V4 Nana Biscotti, so we'll just give a quick listen to that.
Are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
This is a Luxon Rebel green lime white LED. Incredibly bright, incredibly lovely shade of green with a white flash on clash. I also have just a white blade with a green flash on clash. It looks surprisingly cool with a white blade, with the wood and then the aluminum and then the white blade coming out. It speaks to me.
This is a fact.
So yeah, just 3 of my custom sound fonts on the Nano Biscotti V4 soundboard. Nothing special in terms of the electronics. I just thought since I got the new wood wrap on there, I should also install some upgraded electronics, some new sounds, and show that off as part of the video as well. So yeah, let's just do one more look at the beautiful texture on the wood. So this is real wood padouk veneer that he wrapped around the grip. It's incredibly smooth. There's no jagged edges or splintering or anything. He smoothed it out and finished it beautifully, and I'm extremely happy with the job that he did. So because I was so happy with the job that I did, I asked him, would it be okay if, you know, I sort of advertise for you? Is this something that you would be open to doing for other people on any of their hilts? Any recessed grooves or sections on other hilts that, you know, people might want, instead of a leather wrap, for example, on the bottom grip section of a lightsaber, to put a wood veneer wrap around it, or fill in some of the grooves up along an emitter or a choke section. And he said absolutely. So Andy's contact information is below. Very reasonable pricing and exquisite workmanship quality, plus a personal recommendation from yours truly for being just a stand-up good guy all around, in case that means anything to you guys, to know that I'm very happy with the quality of work. So thank you again, Andy Hartin, for this exquisite wood veneer that you did on my custom lightsaber. I didn't really have any connections in the woodworking field. I'd seen a couple people here and there add some wood to their hilts, but I had no real experience with their quality or with their craftsmanship. And but I've seen Andy's, you know, guitars in person, and I've known him for years. So I was like, if there's anyone I'm going to trust to work on my one-of-a-kind hilt, because this is a one-of-a-kind hilt, you know, it's not a mass-produced saber that you can just go and buy anytime. I've never seen its like on Holocron store before, and I haven't seen it since. So he was the only guy that I was going to trust to let fiddle around with my lightsaber, and I'm super glad that I did, because he did a bang-up job, and I'm extremely happy with it. So shout out to Andy. Go check him out below. His contact information is in the video description. And hopefully he'll be able to add some awesome wood veneer and other woodwork to some of your lightsabers, just to make them a bit more unique and gorgeous looking. Thank you all so much for watching. May the Force be with you.